Thank you so much for everything. We appreciate you for coming. Yeah. In today's video, I want to share with you something. It's like a question that I was asked by someone, and I really want to answer this, today. So, whom should we trust with our money? We know we sometimes come to work this side, not knowing how we can save our money, not knowing how we can keep our money, but we end up being disappointed by those people whom we trust with our money. In the other way around. And that's why, by the way, some people, hey Noor, thank you so much for coming, Noor. Assalamu alaikum. So some people, we are being disappointed, and that's why we end up coming back to work, because we don't know sometimes how we can save or how we can keep our money. So this was the question that was asked by Sarah. Wanyama Sarah, thank you so much for joining, dear. Thank you so much, dear Olivia. You are most welcome. Hey, Olivia, today you are early. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, you are early today, George. Kef Ali Kikois, Alhamdulillah. Kef Ali. Alhamdulillah. So, whom should we trust with our money? How can we keep our money when we are this side? By the way, when I was coming, for me, I didn't know how I can, by the way, I'm doing great. How are you? I'm also doing great. I thank God for today. Yeah, thank you so much. If you're great, then that's well and good, Yeah, we thank God for everything. So I didn't know how I can save my money. By the way, I came this side. I did not even open up the Mariam Juma. Thank you so much for coming. Hey, you are most welcome. So I didn't know how I can save the money, and I did not open up the account when I was coming. So I was not told so, by the way. So these are the things that we should always, like, we are, to those who are already this side, we are supposed maybe to help those ones who are planning to come, not to be in the same mistakes, or not to be like, there are some mistakes that we have been into that we didn't know how we can overcome them, or we didn't know how we can, so many. Hey, Sharon, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, today you're not late. Hope you're doing well, George. Thank you so much for asking. Yes, I'm doing great. Alhamdulillah. You can search for the sweat of a hardworking woman, the same profile picture. The sweat of a hardworking woman, the same profile picture. So when we came this side, this is how we started. Like, your mind is like, you have to work. When you get your salary, you have to send that money to your people back home, but which is not, sometimes it is risky. Fine, we need to send them back so that they can save them for us. So to those ones who are planning to come, this is one method I'm going to tell you on how you can save your money without, like, you cannot even, like, it cannot pass into someone's hands, from your boss to your hands to your account. So to those who are still back in Africa, you can open up those accounts in your names. You also put in of course, you put the PIN, then you come with all your gadgets. Or maybe because you don't trust anyone. I'm planning to come. Okay, dear Sarah, thank you so much. You are most welcome, and we wish you the best. So you open up an account. So we know sometimes we spend this side like too much time, or so many years. Afterwards, they are likely to, like our lines, or like those phone lines, they are likely to be cut off before we finish up. So you go to the company, you tell them that I'm not going to be in the country, but I don't want my line to be cut off. They are likely to help you to keep your line, like to keep like they won't cut it off, since you need to fill in the phone number, so you need that. Okay, at the end of 2 years, they are likely to help you. You finish up your contract 2 years when your line is still active. So you are able to always receive the messages from your account to your phone, right? So afterwards, you go and open up an account. When you open up an account, don't share out all the documents, everything. It's better when you come with them this side. Let it be the ATM card and everything, because if you leave them the other side, they are likely to cry for you, and you are likely to tell them that you go in this place, you pick up that ATM card, you go and withdraw your money, which is going to happen. And if you come with it this side, no one is going to force you, you are not going to be forced to withdraw the money if you are not willing. And even if you were with it this side, there is no way you can withdraw that money. So after coming this side, you have opened up that account. When you are this side, they are going to give you your salary. To those who have Lynette TV show, thank you so much, Lynette. Hello, Marcel. Hello, dear. Thank you so much for joining. So to those who have, when you reach this side, you request any line of this side, okay? But STC is number one, the best. I'm not advertising them, but STC is the best. And most of these people, they are using STC. It is the easiest line that you can do what you want with it, okay? It is easy. It's like international, let me say that. So it's easy. That's what I can say. You might find your family members, that those family you are working for, they are also using that line. And it's easier for them to do something for you with it if you have that line, okay? So it's better when you buy a line that even your family members, they are using. So when a month goes, you are likely to receive your money. You still request them to send that money. No, before that, you open up, you can put like STC pay. Like there is there is the way we open up with they call it wallet, what? Some kind. Yeah, any line you can open up, how you can save in the money. Okay? So even this side, I think you understand me what I'm saying. Let it be in any country. We can use these lines, we open up like those apps, and we keep saving the money, mobile money. Yeah, mobile money, I think it's like, let me call it that. So if they give you your money, if you have the same line, you can request them to send, like they don't give you cash. So they are likely to send you money on your mobile money. So when you receive that money on your mobile, there is a way you can also send that money to your account. Or if you cannot do it yourself, you can request them to do it for you. They can do it for you. You understand? There are some people who are easy, and you were like, you send for me this money on mobile money. So you are either, if you want to send it to someone on someone's line to your country, maybe you want to send you want to send money to someone, still you can use that line. There is an option where you send your money to the mobile money. There is also an option where you can send that money to account. So since you opened up an account, it's you. Maybe if they send that money to your mobile account, you can send it to your account still. If you still have the other line active, you will receive the notification. Okay, so still, if you cannot like do that, you can request them to send it for you. After sending, if they send that salary on your account, still you are likely to receive the notification. So many people, we are going back and find nothing at all, just because we don't know on how we can save our money. Another thing, some people have been like, you send the money and they open up a business for you. If someone says that you send that money, I want to make for you a business, just know there is something that they are likely to get some benefits from that money that you're going to start up a business. Some of us, we don't know, or we don't have any idea on how we can start businesses. So there is no way you can send your money to someone to open up for you a business when you're this side and it is operating the other side, when you actually don't know. So this is how some people are going to misuse our money, just because we should I say, sometimes we need quick things, like we need that money to accumulate very fast, which is not the case sometimes, maybe. But you think like maybe you don't want to keep your money on account, you keep it dormant like that, but sometimes it is there dormant, but it is going to help you find your money than when you give it someone to do something for you. So another thing, we are likely to send our money. Good evening, host Mari. Hello, thank you so much for joining us. Good evening to you, dear. Thank you so much. So there is also this okay, for me, it's like I did not open up, and that was the mistake that I did. So when you reach this side, some people, we are likely like to get our salary, you have to put it in the bank. You take it to the bank to send it, then it will reach into someone's hands. This is where you're going to find, the topic is I'm talking about on how we can save our money, since we have no one to trust with our money. If you're not yet in Arab countries, the easiest way on how you can save your money, it's like you have to open up an account. You come this side with each and everything, maybe the papers that you have used to open up that account, plus the ATM card for you to keep your money. When you send your money, you have to send it straight to your account, then give it someone to put it on your bank account. How are you, dear? Thank you, sister, for teaching us. Nayevale Patience. Thank you so much, dear. I also appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. I love it. So when you come without that account, or maybe I'm here also in Saudi working in Otheim supermarket. Wow, thank you so much for working. Yeah, I respect a woman who works for herself, by the way. Thank you so much, dear. Keep working, So when you come without opening that account, that means you are likely maybe to tell them to open it for you in their names, or if not, they are going to open that account for you, but then you have to connect with them, then you put your password. Are you getting? You connect with someone to go and open that account for you, but in his or her names. But this side, you are the one to fill in the password for that account. The names might be for that person, since you're not there and she has no your ID and whatever, which is also not possible. If you're not in the country, someone can't open up an account in your names when you're not there. So they are likely to open up their accounts in their names, but this side, you connect with them and you fill in your password. Okay, so that means if she gets, some of our Kadama has no knowledge to that process. Oh, yeah, by the way. But still, by the way, let me tell you, if you find in a family, here watching from Iraq, Baghdad, good topic. Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you so much. Let me tell you guys, so if in a family, you have someone maybe, okay, sometimes we don't know, or we don't have like these people who are more knowledgeable about this process. Okay, but for me, it's like, this is how I opened up my account. I came this side and I had no an account, but then this is the process that I used. Okay, so for me, I had to just fill in I put the password I myself. So they are likely to keep for you that ATM card, and so that means they are not able to get. Nayevale, you go and search me on the Sweat of a Hardworking Woman on Facebook, if you have Facebook. Okay, if you have Facebook, the Sweat of a Hardworking Woman, and the same profile picture. So if you have, so that means you have put the password, but still they cannot use that ATM card to withdraw the money. But remember, that person is access to your money still. He or she is likely to go to the accounter or to the tailor and tell this person that I want this amount of money, because the names are his or hers. So that means they cannot go and withdraw this money using the ATM card, because you are the one with the password. But they are likely to go on the tailor and tell them that, please, we need this amount of money. Since everything, the papers, they signed each and everything in their names. You see how risky still it is? So it's better, the better way, it's when you open up your account, you come this side with your account number, with your ATM card, because you know everything, you have put each and everything in your names, and you're not going to be in the country. So you come with everything. So when they ask you money, you cannot withdraw that money that is already on your account. It is going to be impossible. So that means maybe if you get another salary, it's what you're going to budget on and send to those people, than touching the money that is on your account. That means somehow, somewhere, you are likely to find your money if you use that process. Okay, that is the best way I can tell. Excuse me. Okay, so still, if sometimes this is how we need to do. Like, if some people, we don't know how we can use our lines, the lines that we get in here, we don't know how we can use them to send the money. So some people are likely to take their money to the bank, then you send it to someone. When you send it to someone, that means it has passed through someone to your account, for someone to put it in on your account. Still, you're risking. So to avoid always putting your money into someone's hands, or to avoid these people to eat our money, because money, something with money, we can do anything to get it. So don't attempt people with your money. That is your sweat. You have to work hard so that you can get money. So if you send this money to someone, for that someone to put it on your account, they might lie that they have put it on your account, and they send fake papers that maybe, and if that someone has got like a problem, they need to first like do something after they put the money on your account. So still they might end up not putting it all, or you might not even get it. That's how money it is. So it's better when you open up an account, you come this side knowing that you have each and everything with you. At least if you want to help someone, you can at least send the money that you already have in your hands, then you send, than touching the money on your account. And make sure that those lines, you go to the companies of those lines that you have registered with your account, to tell them, like when the time reaches, they are likely to be expired if they are not in use. Since you need the notification, you always want to know whether your money is, who has withdrawn your money or what has happened. So you always need that notification from the bank. So that means you have to tell them to always keep your line update so that you can get the notification. Am I clear? I know I'm not always good at explaining. I've ever heard of that complaint, but hope so you guys, you get what I'm saying. Okay, because so many people, we are coming back, yet we are not meant to, you have planned for 2 years, maybe you have extended to 3 years or maybe 4 years, and you go back, you find totally nothing. You're already exhausted, you're already tired, you have nowhere to start from. So that means you will be forced to come back. But how I wish you had saved your money with this process. It is likely to help you to keep your money, and you keep, after, like if you had planned for some years, after, when you finish, you go back and do what you were supposed to do. Okay, than giving your money to someone that you do this for me, or you keep this one you put it on my account. That is all something that is not going to always help us, because so many people are crying and so many people are still regretting as to why. So if at all we were told, or if at all we are always helped on how we can do some things, that is a way we can do it, and we can always, like, So if at all you planned for 2 years and you go back and you find really nothing, how do you feel? For the 2 years and you find nothing, totally nothing. And some people, you have lines, but still you don't know how you can open up that process of STC. To those who are using STC, it is so easy. And by the way, if you don't know anything, you always try to search, Yeah, you can search, you will find those videos on how you can open up the STC pay, and on how you can always, like, you send your money, you yourself. If they give you your salary, you can always still send that money, you yourself, than going to the bank. The banks, the charges are too much than when you use that STC pay. I came to realize of recent, yet I had, let me say, I had thrown all the money. But how I wish I knew that process before. past 13.6. Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm sorry for that, but I wanted to clear this. You know, there are some unnecessary messages that I don't need on my channel, most especially. So that's how we can. Who has a question, by the way? Maybe I will make like on how I will make like a video on how we can use the STC while while making while sending the money using the STC line. But still you can search. When you search, there are some video that will come out and you watch them and send that money you yourself than like being I used there is a way how we always like we used to be cheated by the way sending that money. But then if you know how to send that money using your line, you request them. To those who don't have the lines, you can request them and get to know. By the way, for me, I was helped by a friend. I didn't know how I can do that. That's why we always need friends that do really help than these friends who do just a gossip thing, you know, only gossiping always, always. So I was helped by a friend and I really appreciate the process has been really good, you know, and I've really saved a lot. So that is how I can say. Maybe we shall add on later. I think even my time. We shall continue from there. Maybe if I get a chance, but I no longer want to, you know. These days I have no time to make videos. At least I have a time when I come here and I say this or the other, then after, you know, I switch off. So it's like I no longer have time to make videos. I'm giving myself a break. Let me say that. But if I have like something to say, I've seen so many women are crying because of their money. Whom should we trust with our money anyway? Even if you give it to your mother, still they are eating your money, seriously. And there is nothing you can do to your mother if she has eaten your salary. There is nothing you can do. So if your mother can eat your salary, if I may ask, then whom should we trust with our money? If your own mother, if your own father, your sisters, blood sisters or brothers can eat your salary, whom should we trust to give our money, like to keep for us? Even if you tell them to build for you a house, I remember one time I wanted to build like you guys, they gave me like I told them like how much can I spend on building this kind of a house, you know. So I tried to to count how many years I'm supposed to be here so that I can build that house. I will go back when I have a stick walking like this. So I said no. I said no. So it's better when you put your money on your account. Even if you tell them to build for you, still some people will chop off, right? Even if you tell them to buy for you something and you find it. So it needs when you are already in the country and you do something with your money. Hey, my friend. Hello. Sula Life Vlog. Thank you so much for joining us. You're most welcome. So people are still fighting because of, and by the way, it is a curse to those who are eating a housemaid's money. Remember, it is the little money that we will get. I'm new friend. Yeah, thank you so much, new friend. Feel free, feel at home. You're most welcome. So to those who are tempted to eat a housemaid's money, by the way, it's like we get little, you are the one even eating it. Those are all curses. Because we left all other things or all other jobs, maybe, let me say, because we had no option. And we came to work as housemaids. When I saw your video related to my story, so I fast. Oh, which video was it, my dear? This one or another video? So always avoid, to those whom we trust and sometimes disappoint us, always avoid, because it is not a good thing. You can't know how we trying so hard to get that money, by the way. But it is something that gives us the strength to keep moving or to keep pushing. When you're working at kitchen and more. Oh, wow, thank you so much. Okay. So are you a housemaid also, or you're doing something else? It seems you enjoy kitchen work so much. No, Uganda, Kenya. Kenya. I like how some people, they do pronounce Kenya. Yes, some to you. Yeah, I also like kitchen work. It is something that really you can do and you feel like satisfied even if you don't eat. Once you are in a kitchen and you are doing those like kitchen work, you might leave even the kitchen without eating, but you feel like satisfied. So guys, I should call it a night anyway. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Okay, no problem. No problem, sister. So we are all sisters, no problem. Whether you're from where or where, God created us all as one. We still have to love one another, to be kind to each other. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here, and I don't think I might change the house. I still have my many years in here. So until I go back, you know. Um, we have to, because we have to be strong, because we have no option. Yeah, even if we don't, still we need to work. That's why we came. No option. It's like when you wake up and you're like, oh, today it's me who is going to do this. That means you have to be strong. Yes, that's right. Yeah. You have to make sure that you put yourself in the moods for the work that is available for you. Yeah, no choice. So do you have a choice? It's our work. If it is housework, then that means you have to. Some situation here. Oh, you're also a housemaid. That's great. Yeah, I salute and respect every woman. If you know that you're getting your money in good hands. Hmm? By the way, it's a pity that some people are running into lesbianism, they are running into a gay because of money. Really, it's a pity, really. It's a pity. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's big, but just so long as you know how you can manage. If you wake up in the morning and say, today I'm likely to do this, tomorrow I'm likely to do this. So that means you will do slowly, but slowly at the end of the time, you finish your work, and you get even some time to rest. Yeah, it's you to budget or to plan on how you can do your work as a house girl. Mm. So you are likely to manage each and everything. Yeah, I salute to those who are committed to their work than those who are getting their money in the hands that are not, that God can't even. And this actually, I survived 1 year. Oh, you're good to go now, 1 year. 1 year left, then after you finish. Wow. That means you are a pro. Now you know what to do. You can no longer shake. You can no longer you are now a senior. Yeah, by the way, if you are left with 1 year, now you are on a countdown every week. Yeah, if you know how you can make your work, like if you wake up today and say, today, let me do this. Don't force yourself to finish each and everything in one time. Don't force yourself to finish each and everything maybe in one day. No, because we keep doing these things every day. So we sometimes also get tired of doing them. So that means you have to do it, not like putting yourself on pressure, but still we have to do them. I can also up and down. Yeah, up and down, up and down. Still, this is something we do every day, so no need to put yourself on pressure. So long as you know what you're doing. And by the way, if you know that you're doing something like, let me say, when you're cleaning, just clean and make that thing good, like extremely good, because you're going to take some time without coming to the same thing to clean it. Am I right? If you are in a place, let me say this room, organize it well, clean it good, because you might take some days without coming in the same room to clean it, because it is going to be clean, or it is still clean. For me, this work is easy for me, but when I first come here, really, I like roast my breath. Yeah, the first time that is how it is, but when you get used, it's like, oh my God. You just sit down and say, oh, yeah, the first time it is not easy as we think. And by the way, when we come this side, we just know that maybe we sometimes think that what we've been doing the other side, it's what we are going to do this side. So we find totally a different thing. So that's how sometimes people give up on the way, or they totally give up at the beginning. But once you get used, it's like you are in the football pitch, like playing the football, although it is not easy also to kick. But once you get used, it is something easy. So I was saying, if you're doing something, do it with love and do it good. It is going to take you some time to go back to it. Okay, so it's like when you go to the place and you're like, let me clean. You're like cleaning. But when someone comes and puts, like, she's trying to get, if there is dust, she will find dust. And even if they tell you, you go back because you don't want or you're not interested, you will still come back and you're like, and even if they come back and you've been there for the second time, still they will find it dirty. Okay, sis, thank you so much for showing up. Yeah, thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate and love your support. Yeah, thank you so much. So that is all I had for today. To those who have missed on how you can save your money, hopefully I've shared at the beginning, and hopefully it is going to help someone, most especially to those who are still in the country or who are still in Africa. I'm from Philippines, sister, working here in South Mecca. Wow, thank you so much for working. For sure, I really appreciate to those who work for themselves, because you know how you can manage and how you can plan for that money than when you are given that money. I salute. Thank you so much. You are in Mecca. Wow. So I was saying that to those who have missed, at the beginning, I shared on how you can save your money. And to those who are still back in Africa, not only in Africa, or you're planning to come, whether you are in Asian countries and you're planning to come, the easiest thing that you can do to your money is, before you come, you just open up an account. Then you come with when you open up your account, you come and work, you will be sending your money direct to your account, you yourself. Then when you get your money, yes, sister, you are right. Yes, this is the easier way to save the money, because so many housemaids are crying because we always go back home and find nothing, It is breaking us so much to go back and you find nothing. So it's better when you open up that account in your names. It's you who put the password. Then you come with the ATM card. You come with each and everything. You come and keep them here. Because if you leave that ATM card home, you are likely to be forced, and if someone says, I need some money, and you really see, you're going to say that this person needs money. So this is how you're going to be. You're going to tell her that the ATM is here. This is the password. You go and withdraw the amount that you need. That means you have given access someone to your money. But when you come with that ATM card, no one is going to, you're not going to be forced, or you're not going to do anything about the money that is on the account. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You open up the account when you come this side. To those who get the lines, like lines of this side, when you open up those apps, the mobile money apps, it's you who is going to like send that money to your account straight. Whether you want to put it on someone's phone or whether you want to put it, it's the better way, okay, to put it on your account than sending it to someone to put it on your account. Because money, it's like something that attempt acts. Like if you see money, it is something you can trust it with some, what am I saying? My English, and also, you will forgive me anyway. So the money, it is something that you can trust it with someone. Am I right? Or I keep saying the same thing, but I don't know whether it is correct or no. So you can't get this money and you say, Mase, keep for me this money. If I get a problem, of course I can't, like, I need something urgent and it is urgent. I have your money and I don't use it. And even if I have your money and I need it, I will say, please, can I use this money? Because I have got, you will feel like you cannot say no because I'm the one with it, So you have to say, yes, you can use it. What if I fail to replace your money? Or what if I totally fail to replace it? That means I'm going to put you in loss. Okay, so the better way is to open up an account and you keep putting your money there. That is all what I had to share with you for today. Yet those who have missed, you can rewatch again this live. It is not all that 46 minutes. Yeah, 46 minutes. It's not all that big, too long or what. Yeah, but the first, I always put the important thing at the beginning. I don't always wait for people to pop up, but the first thing I always do when I open up this live is to put this information for you. So it is at the beginning. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everything. I really love and appreciate you guys. Okay? So that is it for today. Good night and God bless you for me. Have a great good night.